Good morning, dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine at your home. Today, I'll continue my same topic, that is operations with decimals. Till now, we have done multiplying the whole number with the decimal number. Okay, now today we will learn multiplying two decimal fractions. Okay, you will clear this concept with an example. Let's begin question number 1. In this case, the steps are same as we have already done the multiplication of whole numbers with the decimal number. There is a little bit change. Okay, let's start question number 1. We will see that. Okay, now let's start question number 1. Here you have given find 11.5 multiplied by 0.9. Okay, now see, this is decimal fraction, decimal number, and this is also a decimal number. Now see how to do this. So first step is multiply as a whole numbers. Okay, so I ignore these decimals, so I have multiplied 115 by 9. So firstly multiply. Okay, 9 5s are 45, so put 5 and 4 is carry over. 9 1s are 9, 9 plus 4 is 13, so 3 is here and 1 is carry over. 9 1s are 9 plus 1 is 10. Okay, now as you can see, after multiplication we have got 1035. Now second step, that is count the sum of the decimal places. Okay, now count the decimal places. In 11.5 there is a one decimal place. In 0.9 there is also one decimal place. So we have to add these. Okay, one from 11.5 and one from 0.9. We have to add these. So what you have got? 2. Step 3. Put the decimal point in the product after that number noted at step 2. In step 2 we have noted that there is a 2 decimal. There should be 2 decimal places. Okay, so count from right to left. So see, 1 2. So where we have to put the decimal? We have to put the decimal before 3. Okay, so your answer will be 10.35. Okay, now see next question that you have given 0.25 multiplied by 2.34. Okay, now firstly we ignore the decimal. Firstly we will multiply 25 by 234. Okay, now firstly we will multiply 234 by 25. Now multiply 5 4s are 20. So put 0 is here, 2 is carry over, 5 3s are 15. 15 plus 2 is 17. 7 and 1 is carry over. 5 2s are 10 plus 1 11. Now put cross here. 2 4s are 8. 2 3s are 6. 2 2s are 4. Now we will add all these. 0. 7 plus 8 is 15. So 5 is here. 6 plus 1 is 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 1 is 5. Now see, after multiplication we have got 5850. So now put the, where we have to put the decimal. Now see, in 0.25 there is 2 decimal places. Okay, and in 2.34 there is also 2 decimal places. So sum of these 2 decimal places, 2 plus 2 is 4. So we will put the decimal point, we will count from right to left, 1 2 3 4. Where we have to put the decimal? We have to put the decimal here. Okay, the number of decimal places in the product is equal to the sum of the decimal places in the number being multiplied. Okay, so you can put here 0. Okay, so your answer will be 0.5850. Okay, I hope you have cleared. Now see next question. Here you have given 0.3 multiplied by 0.3 multiplied by 0.3. Here you can see 0.3 multiplied by 0.3 multiplied by 0.3. As see step 1, multiply as a whole number. So here you can do multiply directly. Now firstly we will multiply 3 into 3 into 3. Okay, as a whole number we will multiply. We know the table of 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. So we can directly write here 27. Now my question is, where we have to put the decimal? See, count the number of decimal places. See, here is 1, here is also 1, here is also 1. So how many number of places? Sum of all these places, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have to put the decimal after the 3 digits. But we will count from right to left. See here, 1, 2. There is no next digit. So we can put 0 here. Now put 0 just after the decimal point to make up the difference. Okay. So now there is 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. Now we can put decimal here. Okay. I am again telling you how to put this decimal. See, 3 3s are 9. 9 3s are 27. Okay. So I have written here 27. Now where we have to put the decimal? See, 1 after decimal point, 1, 2, 3. 3 decimal places are there, but we have only 2 digits. So I have written here 0 because 0 to 7 and 27 both are same thing. So 1, 2, 3. So I have put here decimal. So your answer will be 0.027. Okay. Now see question number 4. Here you have seen this 0.2 multiplied by 1.22 multiplied by 0.222. Okay. Now here you have given 3 digits. Now how to do this sum? Firstly, we will write as a whole number. So we will write 2 multiplied by 122 multiplied by 222. Okay. Now what to do? Firstly, we will multiply first 2 digits. Okay. Now here 122 multiplied by 2. What you have got? See, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4 and 2 1s are 2. Okay. You can put decimal here, but we will put the decimal at the last. Okay. Now we will multiply this 244 by 222. See, 244 by 222. Okay. Now 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. Again we will multiply. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8. 2 2s are 4. Okay. Now here put 2 cross here. Again we will multiply 244 by 2. 2 4s are 8. 2 4s are 8 and 2 2s are 4. Now after multiplication, what we have got? 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. 6. 1 is carry over. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. 13 plus 8 is 21. So put 1 is here and 2 is carry over. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. So put 4 here and 4 plus 1 is 5. So after multiplication, we have got 54,168. Now my question is, where we have to put the decimal? Students, as we have done in the step 2, count the decimal places, all these decimal places. See, here is 1, here is 2 decimal places. After the decimal point there is a 2 digits and after the decimal point there is a 3 digits. Now sum of all these, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6. Now we have to put the decimal place after the 6 digits. So we will count from the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we have to need one more digit. So I will put here 0 and I will put here decimal. Okay. Now you can write as 0.054168. Okay, I hope you have cleared. Now next is properties of multiplication of decimal fractions. See the properties. Now the first is the product of decimals in any order is the same. See here you have given 0.5 multiplied by 1.6. If we change the order, if we change this order, if we multiply firstly 1.6 then 0.5, okay, we have written here 1.6 into 0.5. After multiplication of this, we have got 0.80, and if we multiply 1.6 by 0.5, then we have again we have got 0.80. So these are equal. So if we change the digit, then these are same. Okay, this is the property of multiplication of decimal fraction. ठीक है? Okay. Now second is decimal multiplied by 1, then your answer will be same decimal. If we multiply 1 by any decimal number, then answer will be same decimal. See how 0.68 is multiplied by 1. If we multiply 1 by 0.68, then your answer will be 0.68. Okay. If we multiply 1 by any number, any decimal number, then we have got the same number, same decimal number. Okay. 1 into 0.75 is 0.75. And third is, if we multiply any number, any decimal number by 0, then answer will be 0. As we know that if we multiply any number by 0, then your answer is always equal to 0. Okay. Now here you can see 0 is multiplied by 3.9, your answer will be 0. If 0 is multiplied by any decimal number, then your answer will be 0. 7.8 multiplied by 0, then your answer will be 0. Okay. Now the next property is the product of 3 or more decimals, or you can say or a combination of decimals and other numbers grouped in different ways are the same. See, here you have given 0.2 multiplied by 1.3, these are in this bracket, into 4.5 is equal to 0.2 multiplied 1.3 into 4.5. Now in this case 1.3 and 4.5 is in the bracket, and the next is 0.2 into 4.5 multiplied by 1.3. Now 0.2 and 4.5 is in the bracket. See, only order is the change. Okay. If we multiply 0.2 by 1.3, we have got 0.26. Then 4.5. If we multiply this bracket, we have got this. If we multiply by this bracket, then we have got this. Okay. Sorry. After multiplication of 0.26 into 4.5, we have got 1.17. And after multiplication this 0.2 by 5.85, we have got 1.17. Then 0.9 is multiplied by 1.3, we have got 1.17. See, if we change, if we if we group in different ways, then your answer will be always same. We will do sums related to these properties in my next video. Thank you and have a great day.